And then his hands are in his pocket, and I hear like a clinking noise, like a gun cocking. And next thing I know, gun to my head right here. And he's like, empty out your pockets.
Yeah, I ain't sleeping lately. I ain't sleeping lately. Yes, I know that I'm the only person that can change me. Maybe that's...
What is up, guys? Sorry, I'm a little sad. It's just I just found out, like, I haven't recorded in a while. I haven't shot a video in a while and put it on YouTube. And today I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a YouTube video. And I get my new camera that I got. I go turn it on. I turn it on. I'm like, okay, it's on. Why isn't the screen working? Look, when I record it, I hear the sound and it records, but I'm like, the screen's not working. So I'm like, okay, and I turn it off and it still works. So I'm thinking, I'm like, what happened to my camera? And I shake and it sounds like there's something rattling in it. And I find out there's a hole, a hole right there. You see that? I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah. So there's a hole shot through, like right here of my camera. And I'm guessing that had to have like messed up the LCD screen, and like my flash won't pop up, and the zoomer barely, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think that happened the other day. There's a cup set up in my room and I had my BB gun and I went bam and shot it. And then I went over there, I was like, oh, my camera was right by it. I was like, good thing I didn't hit it. But I'm guessing I did hit it, and that's a result. A $200 camera, well actually, $400 camera thrown away in the trash. I will try to take it apart and see if I can fix it, but that seems highly unlikely. And now I am sad, and wow, I didn't really get to do a lot with this. So yeah, here I am on my phone recording this video, and I don't really have much to do today, so this video is basically gonna be a story time. Before I start this story, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. So this story goes all the way back to sophomore year. I was a swimmer sophomore year. I had some friends on the swim team my sophomore year. I was on the swim team wait, I said that. Yeah, you get the point. Anyways, I was at a friend's house. We were having like a little swim party. Not a bad party, it's just a bunch of guys getting together, you know, hanging out. And basically one of my friends had to get home early. His dad wanted him home. So we were out in the neighborhood, ding dong ditching. Oh, yeah, I know, we're bad. But yeah, my friend had to go home, and so he lives like, we all live in the same neighborhood, but he had to, my dad's here, hide. Alright, where was I? Yeah, we all live in the same neighborhood, so he was only like several blocks down, but he honestly, I don't blame him, he was freshman at the time, did not want to walk home alone in the dark, all the way home. Gosh, I cannot talk today. But yeah, he did not want to walk home by himself, so I was like, yeah, man, I got you, I'll walk with you. And my other friend was like, yeah, hey, I'll walk with you guys too. While my whole other group of friends stayed at this church we were hiding at from ding dong ditching or whatever crazy shenanigans we were doing. So as we're walking home, we see these two men on the other side of the street walking towards our direction. One had a bandana around his face and one had a hood on. My two friends were like, hey, I think we should turn around. I don't know about these two. And I was like, dude, let's just keep walking. I was like, they ain't gonna do nothing. There's three of us and two of them, so nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, so my dumb self got them to walk with me that direction. And lo and behold, before I knew it, they were bam across to our side of the street, coming closer and closer. And that's when I'm like, okay, well, no turning back now. And then bam, they're right in front of us. One of them I thought looked familiar. Like, I thought I knew the guy, so I said his name. And he was like, no, that's not who I am. I was like, oh. And one was a black male and one was a white male. And so basically the black male with the hood came on to me. He was like, do you have any money? At this point, I'm thinking, he just is trying to bum off people wanting money. So I'm like, nah, man, I'm sorry, I ain't got no money. And then his hands are in his pocket, and I hear like a clinking noise, like a gun cocking. And next thing I know, gun to my head right here. And he's like, empty out your pockets. I have a pride issue. So instead of doing what anyone should do, give him your money because your life is more important than whatever you have. I'm like, dude, for one, I don't have money. And if I did, I want to give it to you. Now that was a big mistake. He got more mad and started pushing against my head and said, no, empty out your pockets. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should empty out my pockets. So I'm reaching in my pockets and I have these joggers on where you can't pull the pockets out. They're seamed into your joggers or whatever. So I'm like, dude, you can check me, but I don't have money and I can't empty my pockets. And he's still like demanding me. So I pull out my phone. I'm like, dude, this is all I got. And the other dude, the white dude, he grabbed my phone and tried taking it from me. And once again, I was stupid. I was like, ugh, and ripped out my phone. And I was like, no. And he grabbed me up. He looked me in the face. He said, you think that dude with the hood on is scary? You think that gun's scary? I got something bigger around my waist. I know where you live. And pushed me back. And I was like, but he still didn't take my phone. So I was just kind of like, dude, I won't snitch, bro. Yeah. And next thing I know, the black man with the hoodie goes over to my friends with the gun. And he makes a remark on my friend's socks. He's like, yeah, you got some nice socks. And I'm like, okay, he doesn't have his attention on me now. So, this is my chance. Do I try to get his gun and help us out, or do I just let our stuff get robbed? And once again, I made the stupid move. At that moment, I was like, if I die, I'm going to heaven. If I get shot, it's gonna hurt. And so many things run through my mind. I was like, I just don't want to die, but also I kind of got my friends in this situation, so I want to help them out. I want to make this situation over. My heart started going ooh, 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 and my body started getting numb. I started getting filled with adrenaline. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I jumped over, tried grabbing the dude's gun. I tried grabbing him and pushing back, and he says, B word out, F you up, and rips the gun out. Pistol whips me in the face of my nose, so I push him back, and my nose is leaking everywhere, and I just start running. I dip into other neighborhoods, and the dude with the gun and the other white male, they both take different ways. They both just run. I'm not sure if they if the gun wasn't loaded or not, or it was fake, or they just thought, wow, some crazy white kid is fighting us while we have a gun, we better leave. I don't know. And then I look back and my friends are still there, like kind of froze up from what just happened. I'm like, guys, let's go. Get out of here. So finally they run up and catch up with me. And we're all like, bro, having a moment because we just got held up at gunpoint. So we're like, bro, I love you. Hug, love. And finally we get up to my other friends, the group that was at the church. We're like, bro, we were just held up at and they started running from us thinking it was funny, didn't think we were serious. And then they see my nose, so like, oh, I'm like, dude, we were just held up at gunpoint, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh my gosh, for real? And I was like, yeah. And we were like shooken up. I was like, let's get home. And then we got home. We were scared to tell because one dude said he knew where I lived and we were like terrified. We ended up telling, of course, because what sophomore and freshman can get held up and like not want to tell someone? Come on. So basically we tell, and then the cops end up finding who did it. And the kid with the gun, actually the gun was loaded and he had extra clips in it. So yeah, once I found out that the gun was loaded, he did have a whole extra clip with him. I was like, yeah, I could have got shot. But surprisingly I didn't. And yeah, basically I survived that crazy moment, and them two dudes are now, well actually one is out now, but the other one is arrested still. He's still in prison because one was an actual adult and one was a minor. These dang kids out here trying to rob people. And my other friends, they're okay now. They're fine. Nothing happened to any of us. Yeah, we had to go talk to people. We had to go to court and deal with a bunch of stuff about the whole case. But 3 years later, here I am, fine. My other two friends are fine. We don't really talk much anymore, but that's okay. And yeah, that's my story about being held up by gunpoint. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I will try to post as most as I can, but It's kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard. I'm gonna post a minimum of 3 times a week. I can't promise you what days, but I will post a minimum of 3 times a week. But now it will be off my phone, not my left. yeah, my camera. Thanks for watching. Please share this video, share my story. And I'll see you guys sometime again this week. Joe Bros, peace out. Chase. It's not a rat turd.